Hello students, today we are going to start chapter 12, that is perimeter and area. And in the previous classes you had already discussed about the perimeter and area. What is perimeter and area? Perimeter means perimeter is the distance around the outside of a shape. That means it is the boundary of any shape. It is the measurement of boundary of any shape. So this is perimeter. And area. Area measures the space inside a shape. Area is always used to measure the space inside a shape. For example, this is a shape, and if we want to find its area, then the space that is inside this shape, it is called the area. So this is called the area. This space is called area. And to find perimeter, we have to add all the sides, the length of all sides, because it is the boundary. Okay, to when we add the boundary of a shape, then we get the perimeter. So this is perimeter and area. And then here is conversation between Robinum and Aphideck. Robinum is saying, hey Aphideck, we are looking confused, is everything okay? Then he say, yes, just thinking. How can I help you? Actually, I have a photograph with me. He had a photograph, and I can get it either framed or laminated. He want to get it framed or laminate. The cost of framing is rupees 8 per centimeter, and the cost of lamination is cost of lamination is rupees 5 per centimeter square. I do not know which is an economical option. He don't know which is an economical option. Then Robinum says, well, that's not matter to worry. Do you remember area and perimeter of a figure? Then Aphideck says, yes, I do. Then it is very simple for calculating the cost of framing. We need to find the perimeter of the photograph, because framing is always done on the boundary of a figure. If it is a photograph, if we want to frame it, then framing will be done on the boundary of this photograph. Then we have to find the perimeter. Okay, so after finding the perimeter, we have to multiply it by the cost of framing. Okay, so here the same thing is written. We need to find the perimeter of the photograph and then multiply it by the rate of framing. Similarly, for calculating the cost of lamination, if we want to do it laminate, okay, this is a photograph, and if we want to laminate it, then lamination will be done inside this photograph. Lamination will be done here, that is inside this photograph. So we have to find the area. Okay, so we need to find the area of the photograph and then multiply it by the rate of lamination. So in this way you can compare the rate of framing and rate of lamination. Then you can find which one is economical. Okay, then Aphideck says, okay, that means for framing we have to consider the boundary, and for lamination we have to consider the area of the photograph. Yes, absolutely. Let us revise the formulas for perimeter and area of some geometrical figures. Now we will discuss about the area and perimeter of some geometrical figures that you have already discussed in previous classes. So first is perimeter. Formulas of perimeter. Perimeter of a regular polygon, it will be equal to number of sides multiply length of a side. Then perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 multiply length plus breadth. Then perimeter of square is equal to 4 multiply side, because number of sides in a square are 4, and then length of a side we have to multiply it by 4. Then perimeter of a triangle is equal to sum of 3 sides. Now the next formulas are of area. Area of rectangle is equal to length multiply breadth, and then area of square is equal to side multiply side. So these are the important formulas to find perimeter and area of some polygons, some geometrical figures. Then there are some example to find the perimeter and area. First example is find the perimeter and area of a rectangular painting of length 75 centimeter and breadth 55 centimeter. So you are given the length and breadth of a rectangular painting, then you can find the perimeter of this painting, okay, by using the formula of perimeter of rectangle. So its answer will be 260 centimeter. Then one more thing is given to you. You have to find the perimeter and also area. Okay, we had find the perimeter and now we will find the area. Area of painting will be equal to length multiply breadth. Then multiply them and you will get the answer 4125 centimeter square, because area is always written in square units. Then next example is the window of a room is 30 meter long and 15 meter wide. If a metallic frame cost rupees 150 per meter, then what is the cost of framing the window? So here you are given the window of a room is 30 meter long, that means length and breadth. Length and breadth of a window are given and you can find the perimeter because we have to frame this window and framing will be done on the boundary of this window. So we have to find the perimeter, not area. Okay, so find its perimeter and then after finding the perimeter we get 90 meter, and then we are given that cost of 1 meter, cost of framing 1 meter, it is equal to 150 rupees. Cost of 1 meter of frame is equal to 150 rupees. Then cost of 90 meter of frame, then we have to find the cost of 90 meter of frame and it will be equal to 150 multiplied by 90. Then we get the answer, that is the cost of framing the window. Next example is the cost of painting a wall is 20 rupees per square meter. You are given cost of painting a wall which is 20 rupees per square meter. That means the cost of 1 square meter will be 20 rupees. Then find the cost of painting a square wall of side. Cost of painting a square wall of side 10 meter. We are given a square wall and its side is 10 meter. Then we can find the area because we have to paint this wall. Okay, and painting will be done on this portion of the wall, that means inside the wall. So we have to find its area. Okay, so area of the wall will be equal to 10 multiply 10, that means side multiply side because it is square shaped. So its answer is 100 meter square. And then we have to find the cost of painting, and cost of painting 1 meter square of wall is rupees 20, and then cost of painting 100 meter square of wall will be 100 multiply 20. So we get 2000 rupees. Next example is a wire is in the shape of a square of side 15 centimeter. You are given a wire which is in the shape of a square of side 15 centimeter. A wire is in the shape of a square of side 15 centimeter. The wire is straightened out. Then wire is straightened out and rebent in the shape of a rectangle. If it is a square, and after that it is straightened and then rebent in the shape of a rectangle, then it is changed into rectangle. If the length of the rectangle is 18 centimeter, its length is given as 18 centimeter, and find its breadth. Then we have to find the breadth, and this is a square of side 15 centimeter. Okay, both are the same wires because in the first condition we are given that wire is in the shape of a square and then it is straightened and then rebent in the shape of a rectangle. So that means length of wire is same in both conditions. Okay, so it means the perimeter of square and perimeter of rectangle will be same. Perimeter of square and perimeter of rectangle will be same, and we can easily find out the perimeter of square because we are given the side of a square. Then its perimeter will be equal to 4 multiply side, that means 4 multiply 15, it is equal to 60 centimeter. Okay, so its perimeter is 60 centimeter. Its perimeter is 60 centimeter. So 60 centimeter is also the perimeter of rectangle, because perimeter of rectangle and perimeter of square are same. So we can say that perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. Then perimeter of rectangle is also 60 centimeter. So 60 centimeter is equal to 2 into length is 18 plus breadth will be written as b. Okay, so 18 plus b. Now after transposing the numbers, you can easily calculate the value of b. So b is equal to 12 centimeter. So in this way you can find out the breadth. Then after that, also find the area of square and the rectangle. Now we also have to find the area of square and rectangle. And area of square will be equal to side multiply side, 15 multiply 15. Then after that, area of rectangle will be length multiply breadth. Length multiply breadth. Then put the values and you will get the answer. Then there is last example. Find the perimeter of the adjacent figure. You are given a figure and you have to find the perimeter of this figure. To find its perimeter, we have to add all the sides. Okay. So in this figure, we are given BC, DC, and these sides are also given. This is 4, this is also 4, and this is also 4 centimeter. So if DC is 15 centimeter, then AB will also be 15 centimeter because they are opposite. Okay, so it is also 15 centimeter, and these two sides are unknown, AH and ED. And if BC is 20 centimeter, then this full side will also be 20 centimeter, but HE is not given here. Okay, in place of HE we are given GF, which are also equal. Okay, so AH plus GF plus ED will be equal to 20 centimeter because this is 20. Okay, AH plus GF plus ED will be equal to 20 centimeter. Okay, and then we are given that this is 4. GF is 4. Okay, then AH plus ED will be equal to 20 minus 4, then it is 16. 20 minus 4, AH plus ED will be equal to 20 minus 4, that means it is 16. AH plus ED will be equal to 16. Okay, then this plus this is 16 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 15 centimeter plus 20 centimeter plus 15 centimeter, and then we will get the perimeter of this figure. So we have added all the sides. Okay, so in this way you can find out the perimeter of any given figure. Now you can do practice zone 1 easily. Thank you.